G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to just be a bit silly and have a bit of fun. And I'm going to be a little bit clickbaity. But I'm going to let you know where the story goes. Okay, so we're in Kmart the other day, which is just a local store that we have here in Australia. And the girls come across these little tiny games. Okay, so these little tiny tiering games. So a little Connect 4 kind of game with this and a little of that, and we got our little monkeys that won't open, so we've got little tiny monkeys in our tub, all of that kind of stuff, right? And the little tiny jumping frogs. And we're on this little tiny thing, and then they come across this, okay, which is a what's it called, Real Littles backpacks. Okay, and inside you will have different things that come inside of it. And one of them was coloured pencils. So they come running over to me and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just the backpack is the cutest thing ever. And it'd be actually really good on a key ring, which I might end up doing, putting it on my keys. But you pull it out. Okay, so this is what I got in mine. Okay, we won't talk, anyway. Cost a fortune just for this, but funny as. So we ended up with a little packet of envelopes here. I'm assuming something was meant to go in there. Obviously is not in there. That happens. I imagine there must have been note papers in there or something that would have gone in the envelopes. It was open, so someone might have already raided it. Who knows? A little tiny ruler, a little tiny eraser, some little washi tape, and the main thing is the little tiny pencils. Okay, so that's mainly what we're going to be looking at today, is these little tiny pencils. Now, I don't even know if they're going to work, but so we've got 6 little pencils in here, colour of the rainbow. Okay, and I thought, well, what can I do with these? And then I thought, let's colour in the world's tiniest book. Now, of course, I know, let's get it out there, disclaimer, these wouldn't be the world's smallest pencils and this wouldn't be the world's tiniest book, but they're tiny, and we're going to roll with that, okay? And these come out at Coles, which is our local Australian grocery store. Last year sometime, I think. And they're by an Australian author and illustrator. But inside is the little book, and it says, "Hi, I'm Terry. I live in the treehouse with my friend Andy, and we make books together. I draw the pictures, he writes the words." Okay, and this is the one, I have a pile of them. They bought out, I don't know how many there were, but this is the first one I pulled out. And when I opened up the page, it was like it was meant to be. I opened up the page to, where is it? The Pens and Pencils and Writing Utensils song. So here it is. Am I in frame? This is the hard part because I've got it really zoomed in so that so that you can see it. And it says, "Pinchy McKee runs the $2 shop in our treehouse. Pinchy also loves to sing. When we asked for a pencil called the Joke Rider 2000, Pinchy answered in song." Okay, so then we go on to the song. "I have pens and pencils and writing utensils of all sorts right here in my store. I have dip pens and gel pens and ballpoints and biros and texters and markers galore. I have a pen you can use as a lipstick, a pen that can write underwater, and a pen for writing excuses in case you've done something you haven't done something you order. I have a pen that can write upside down, like the astronauts took into space, and a pen you can use to write notes on your hand, or if you prefer, on your face. And here is a pen, my pen-loving friends, that come in a little night light, so you can write in the night for as long as you like. Because the little night light is quite bright." Oh my gosh, I stuffed the cadence of that one up. "And here is the pen with a fan on the end. You can use it to write when it's hot. And it also comes with a heater attached, so you can write whether it's hot or not. I have a pen that writes with invisible ink, and that's particularly good for spies, and a pen that always tells the truth, the one that will only write lies. I have a pen that changes into a car and one that turns into a jet, and a pen with fur and ears and a tail. It's the next best thing to a pet. So as you can see, I have all that you could need, and no pen is priced over $2. I have bargains galore in my $2 shop for authors, illustrations, and scholars. Okay, and like I opened up to that and I just went, you know what, that is perfect. And then I went, I have to colour in this book with my little coloured pencils to see how I go. So I thought we're going to do that. Now, what image do I colour is the question. So let's look. So this one looks pretty cool. It's got a pen. And I just thought, when I was reading it, I'm like, oh my God, this sounds like most of us. We have all of these pens and markers that we use. So I think we'll go with this one here. Okay. And see how we go. And we're going to try and colour in using, I don't even know how I'm going to sharpen these. So hopefully I don't get to the point where I actually have to sharpen them. We'll figure something out. I've got a Stanley knife there. I don't need fingers. Okay, let's see if they actually work. All right. Ooh, look, colour's going down. Okay. And like, as we know, I am an Amazon, so anything, you know, I've got huge hands. I've got like man-sized hands. So this, this is absolutely ridiculous, but they're actually laying down quite nicely. Okay, let's see if we can layer. Okay, let's do the proper testing. Okay, let's come in with some orange. Okay, I'm just checking I'm still in frame because, like I said, I've got the camera right down, zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go in with a little bit of purple to put in some, and let's see if we can, like I said, we can layer our colours. I'm so glad you can't see me because I've like totally got my tongue hanging out because this is hard. This is like full on concentration. Okay, let's come back in with the red and do some of the claw area and the legs. So this reminds me of our muddies, our mud crabs that we have here in Australia. They're delicious. And when you get them out of the mud, they're all brown and gross. And then you cook them up and they become this really nice red-orange colour. So I'll make, yeah, we'll draw these. Okay. Although looking at these legs is more like a snapper crab, which is just a waste of time because there's hardly any meat in them. Okay. So the whole purpose of this is I'm actually trying to do a good job and see if we can do it. Okay, so I'm using the purple again for a bit of shading because I don't have a black in here. So I'm just gonna use that to help try and define the different segments of our crab. Now I've got a feeling that 2 layers is probably about our limit with these pencils. So I'm really not allowing me to build up colours. But what was I expecting? Was I expecting mini, you know, polys or prismas? Probably not. Would have been cool if it was, but okay. So let's do the eyes. We might do red coming out, holding his eyes on. All right. And then we've got a dark blue here. Oh no, where's the dark blue? There's the dark blue. Let's give him some blue eyes. And then Go in with orange for his eyelids. A little bit of red for his eyebrows. Okay, I'm going to come in with the, what am I going to use? I might come in with the light blue here, just at the base of his teeth. And then I'm going to come in with the orange and go over that, and hopefully colour theory, that will neutralise each other and I can get a bit of a shading colour. Okay, for the teeth. All right, I'm still in frame. Yep. Okay. Pen. What colour haven't I used? I haven't used yellow. So let's come in with yellow. And we'll try and make like a goldy looking pen. Okay. Or pencil. Alright, so I'm running along the sides. I'm going to try and keep the white of the paper there because I don't have a white to highlight. I'm going to come in with orange. Run that down the side. Same thing, going to try and use a bit of colour theory. Orange, yellow. Going to go with purple. To see if that will neutralise that and make it look like I've got the darker shadow parts. Actually, that's looking pretty cool. Okay, let's go. We might come in and give him a purple clip, a purple tip. Okay, and then let's go for orange tags for the $2 tags. Oh, the crabs for sale too. He's $2. I wish crabs were only $2. Yum. Okay, so let's go down here with orange. And a bit of blue. A little bit of purple, trying to give the impression of very standing. Then I'm going to come in with some light blue. And that's, oh, what have we got here? Is that a tail? Oh, okay, whatever. Here we go. So if anyone in Australia grabbed these books, you know, when it was all through Coles, and you know it was all about big collecting it, and people were going nuts, paying a fortune for these guys to get the full collection, and you're like, what am I going to do with them? Maybe you could colour them in. Maybe not with the world's tiniest pencils, but you could have a go at colouring in. It might be a way to get a fully completed colouring book. It's probably about the only way I'd ever get one, is doing little images this small. And look at these, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so let's go up for a bit of depth building. I'm going to go in with the darker blue. Oh, wait up, I forgot in between his legs. Okay, let's go with some darker blue now around him. Let's build up a little bit of a, you know, technical term there, a little around him. See if we can layer this up. Now the paper on this is also just like cheap printer paper. So we've got to keep in the fact that nothing here is actually helping us to create a masterpiece. Not that I fully expected a masterpiece. I just want at the end for it to look like some kind of some kind of image that doesn't look completely disastrous. Okay. I'm just impressed that it's even laying down pigment at all. I seriously thought I'd get it and I would have nothing. Okay, I'm going to come back in with the red. I'm going to see if I can go a little bit deeper with some of this colour without ripping up the paper. Oh, I don't think I used purple over on this side to build up shadows, so I might have, but let's go in again. Right. Okay. Gel pen. There we go. Look at that. Look at that masterpiece. So there you go. So now we've coloured in the world's tiniest book with the world's tiniest pencils. What do you think? Do you think we did okay? Well, I probably should put the pencils up so you can actually see the image. Hey? There we go. Look at that. All right, just a bit of fun. I thought it'd be a funny video to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like me doing these kind of challenges and stuff, let me know. Give me some more challenges you might want to see me do. I thought this is fun. I like this. I like things. Oh, now I can't even get the pencils. Stay pencils. I like doing something like this, going outside the box. All right, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. It would be awesomely appreciated. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, and be a warrior. And I'll see you later. Bye.